Hello darlings, how the devil are you? Just a quick one before we get going. If you enjoy these videos, please do hit that thumbs up button, drop us a comment what your thoughts are, and hit the subscribe button if you want notifications of more videos going forwards. Anyway, so Sonic Frontiers is a video that dropped just before Christmas, before I disappeared, and I thought we'd talk about it today and give you everything that we know so far. But yeah, essentially the game awards happened, the trailer was dropped, there is a little bit of in-game footage, there's actually no in-game gameplay so far, but there are other things that we do know. So, in terms of story, it is a brand new Sonic story. Apparently Eggman finds this ancient technology on the islands known as Starfall Islands. He creates this new AI called Sage. The AI goes a bit crazy, hacks into the tech, and everything then goes horribly wrong from there. And from there, it's your usual Sonic tropey goodness, so you got to save yourself, your friends, and all those good things. The story this time is being written by Ian Flynn. If you don't know who Ian Flynn is, he's a bit of a veteran in the Sonic universe and has been involved in writing Sonic comic books up to this day. So some of you have probably heard that this game is an open world Sonic game, and to give you a little bit of a clearer clarification on this, it's not open world, it is coined open zone. So I don't think it's Sega coming up with brand new terms just for the sake of it. I think what's going to happen is that you're going to have the zone that you're in, so the biome or whatever will be the level, and you'll have full freedom of it. And once you complete it, you'll then move on to the next one and possibly be able to go back to the old one afterwards. So imagine you might be able to go to like the Scrap Brain zone, or there may be the Starlight zone, and you can just, each one will have its own creatures and world and challenges and missions. So that up to now is everything we know from the mainstream media and going through the trailer. It doesn't highlight anything. You get to see kind of like the AI chasing Sonic through the forest, and you see a little bit of the in-game engine, but aside that, there's no more. That being said, we do have details from an unofficial source, and I did a video on this a while ago, but I'm going to iterate over them again. These came from a leak on 4chan, so take them with a pinch of salt. However, up to this date, they have been accurate aside from the name of the game, because originally this was leaked as Sonic Rangers, and it's actually titled Sonic Frontiers. So, if the leaks are to be believed, again, not open world, it is open zone. In each zone there's going to be like enemies, there'll be puzzles, and there'll also be platforming challenges for you to do. You have a skill tree for Sonic. You get XP from completing puzzles, killing enemies, and doing challenges around each of the zones. And some of the abilities that you can unlock, now the one that was mentioned was spin cycle, so that, the traditional Sonic, he turns into the blue ball, speeds up. Apparently you press Y to do that, and then it starts making a big beam on the ground, and when you let go of the button, it zooms down wherever you've aimed it. Now in terms of aiming, which is just a minor thing, it's similar to Dark Souls, so it's that lock-on attack system that we've seen in previous Sonics. And there are and will be big open world bosses to fight as well. And when you kill them, you get orbs. Once you've got enough of these orbs, you can then go through a portal and go into something called cyberspace. If you beat these cyberspace levels, then you will get a Chaos Emerald. And once you've got enough of these, you can then cut through. Apparently the bosses are surrounded by a big fog. You can go through the fog and then fight the boss. So again, if it's to be believed, this is how they're going to gate the content. The boss that was mentioned in the leak was a gigantic tree robot, and I honestly don't know how that fits with the lore. The only thing I can think of in terms of tree enemies were the tree crawlers, but maybe you know better than I do, so leave it in the comments below. When fighting the boss, you are fighting it as Super Sonic as well. You get to use your spin cycle and some other abilities, and it was a bit of a button mashing event. There was also a timer which was based on how many rings you have. When it got to 0, a ghost girl kept filling it up multiple times, so whether or not this is in the main game, or even if this is true, we will have to wait and see. And then at the end of the demo, after you beat the boss, this is where the demo ended. So, a open world Sonic game that is very similar to Breath of the Wild, or at least has inspirations from Breath of the Wild. Personally, I'm very excited for this. I think this could be really cool. I absolutely love open world games, and I love Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm hoping it's going to feel like a mixture of the fluidity of Spider-Man mixed in with the exploration of Breath of the Wild, and we end up with something very, very unique. That being said, there's also the chance that they could completely goof this up, and we end up with a very similar Ubisoft title, which, while the Far Cry series are very well done, they are a very repetitive formula, and it's just a bit these days. Anyway, that's a bit of a repetition there, but that's all the details I have so far. Let me know what you think. Are you excited for this? Are you a Sonic fan? I want to know all about it in the comments. But for now, have a great day, everyone. I will update you as soon as I know more on this. And yeah, look after yourselves. Have a great time. Speak soon.